Welcome back, guys. My name is Skullmember, and today we're talking about the Tier 6 multi-role, the British Tornado. Today we're going to talk about what the plane is all about, the equipment that I use, the consumables that I use, and the skills I like to use on this plane. And after all that, we're going to go have some gameplay, see if we can do any good. So, let's get started. So, the Tornado, a Tier 6 multi-role fighter. It's an absolute beast. It is one of my favorite multi-roles to play. This plane is, while gun-wise, it's really strong. Maneuverability, it's not so much. So if we go have a look at the gun armament, we got 20mm Hispanos Mark II. They are absolutely amazing. You got 4 of them, and they're all wing-mounted, as you can see here. They're absolute marvelous. We're gonna see what they do right now. The damage per second is 90 per gun. The rate of fire is 400 rounds a minute, and then they have an effective firing range of 680 meters. That is really good for a tier 6. They're absolutely amazing. I love these guns. This is what makes the plane. At tier 6, having 4 20mm, you'll feel really powerful. And then if we look at it, the bombs and rockets, here you have a choice. You can go for 2 250-pound bombs, which do 2,200 damage per bomb and have a 60-meter damage radius. Or you could go for the 6 rockets, which have 1,000 damage per rocket and a damage radius of 35 meters. I've gone for the rockets because I find that the rockets are multi-purpose. I can use them on ground targets and I can use them at air targets. So for me, it's definitely going to be the rockets, but make your choice. Figure out which feels better for you, the rockets or the bombs. It doesn't matter. If you look at the airspeed, top speed, best altitude 630 kilometers an hour. That's decent, not too bad. Maximum dive speed of 750 kilometers an hour. That's very nice, because sometimes you're going to go all the way up to a bomber to kill a bomber, and then you're going to dive down. Maybe you see a GAA or a fighter. Then that maximum dive speed definitely comes in handy. If we look at the maneuverability, it's not all too good. The average time to turn 360 degrees is 10 seconds. It's not the best, not the worst. You know, you won't outturn a Spitfire, you won't outturn a Jap, but, you know, you can outturn some planes. And if you know how to maneuver, you can give even the Spitfires a run for the money. The optimum airspeed is 374. It's rather slow. For me, you know, I'll jolt between the maximum airspeed and the optimum airspeed. It depends. Stall speed is 140 kilometers an hour, not too slow, so, you know, try and stay away from the stall speed. If you look at the altitude performance, here it says it has 1200 meters altitude performance. I don't really care about the altitude performance of this plane, because I just take it to wherever I need it, because I feel like that the plane can handle itself really well. So, if we look at the equipment I use an improved reflector sight, and if you've seen other of my videos, you know this is, for me, an unthinkable thing. You need it. The 10% to firing accuracy makes it so much better, and definitely because our guns are wing mounted. So definitely go for an improved reflector sight. Now the optional other twos, I've gone for an improved covering, which is minus 20% chance of critical damage to wings and tails and 5% to aircraft HP. I find this quite necessary, and you might be able to change it to maybe engine tuning, you know, just to give you that extra grunt. But I found that the engine was strong enough, and I just noticed it just took a lot of damage, because it has quite a big wingspan. If you can look at it, the big wings, and they take a lot of damage. So I found out that the improved covering just worked a bit better for me. So you could choose this to maybe put an engine tuning on it or something else. Then my second one I got on there is the lightweight airframe. It gives you 3% extra maneuverability in all axes. Because it doesn't turn as fast as some others, I decided that this would be better, just to get the slight bit extra maneuverability in it. I found, like I said earlier, the engine power I thought was pretty good, but I wasn't too keen on the maneuverability, so I put that on, and just get, you know, 3% extra maneuverability in all axes is very handy, and definitely on this thing. She will turn, but I mean, if you can enhance the turning a tiny bit more, then I'd say go for it. So if I look at consumables, I use the first aid dressing. It heals my crew members, aka the pilot. Pilot is necessary. If he goes down, I want him back as quickly as possible. I've gone for the pneumatic restarter, repairs the damaged engine. It kind of explains itself. And then I've gone for the control surface trim. It restores controllability of the wings' tails. Big wingspan, very big wings, big tail. You know, they're gonna get damaged. Then this one will take them back, and you can go into it. It's something you can go around. I mean, if you notice that you catch a lot of fires, maybe you want to go with a fire extinguisher instead. So let's jump on to the pilot skills. So let's open a personal file. So if you look at it, I've gone for Marksman 1 and Marksman 2. What they do is Marksman 1 reduces the dispersion of forward firing weapons by 5%. Well, who wouldn't choose for this? This is 5% less. It's a no-brainer. Go for it. Then I have gone for Marksman 2, which reduces dispersion of forward firing weapons by 5% and increases the accuracy of firing at effectively maneuvering targets by 10%. With the guns being one of the most important thing about this plane, I find that Marksman 2 is going to help you out a lot. And I noticed it when I had just Marksman 1 and not Marksman 2, that, you know, I was having a bit of a hard time. But then I got Marksman 2 with it, and I noticed that I just shred everybody that gets in front of me. It makes it so much easier to hit people. It's absolutely amazing. When you get Marksman 1 and 2 on there, absolute amazing plane. It just completely changes. I mean, if you didn't want to go for Marksman 2, you could probably go for engine guring. Get yourself a bit more engine thrust. I don't think it's necessary because I find the engine normally to be quite strong. Anyways, I had a point left, so I went with Firefighter because it extinguished the fire by active maneuvering, gain and maintain a high angular velocity and any access to extinguish a fire. Which means if I have this skill, I don't have to bring a fire extinguisher, which means I can probably take something else like something to repair the wings or my pilot. So that's why I went for the Firefighter. It just takes the fire extinguisher away. So overall, this plane for me is deal with anything on the floor, GAAs, maybe low flying fighters, or go up to a bomber, kill a bomber, and go back down. So I'm yo-yoing quite a lot between high altitude and low altitude, and I feel like the plane can actually handle itself doing it. You will turn fight some fighters, but make sure that you know which planes you can turn fight, because if you're gonna fight a Spitfire, you're probably gonna lose because they will turn faster. Maybe he's a bad pilot and then you could win it, but you know, overall, if you get someone with the same skill as you, he's probably gonna outturn you. So you want to make sure that you know who you're fighting before you get into a turn fight. So that should be everything of the boring all this hangar stuff. So let's see if we can get some fun games and see what we can do with this. We can do in the tier 6 multi-role, the Tornado. We are top tier. This is probably the best you can get it to. So we're going to use our rockets and we're going to use these Hispanas to work. Let's see what we can do, right? And first of all, I look at the map. We got a bit of a problem. We got, you know, 2 military bases and we got 1 garrison. Not the best. I'm not happy with that. I could use the rockets to go on the military base, but I think it's better for me just to hit the garrison as quickly as possible and see if we can take out what we can take out, and then maybe branch off towards the military bases. But I feel like going there with this plane is just not the best. I mean, you could do. I prefer not to. Right, so I'm gonna go up, get this guy out, continue to this guy. I'm just gonna do my damage because this is not a turner burner, of course. It can turn pretty damn well, don't get me wrong, but it won't turn as well as a fighter does. So you need to make sure. Okay, we're gonna climb up towards the heavy. That's a mosquito. Right, we're gonna get some shots in. This one can definitely deal with heavies, as you can tell. The guns on this thing are very, very strong. I'm gonna stick here for a while because I want to get the to lower the amount of players. Hopefully, might actually become my death, but if I can lower the amount of players, we might not lose it instant. I am turn fighting. I shouldn't do, but there's so many people around me. I hope that they get bored of me and go for someone else. So we got one right next to me. Here he is. So we're gonna go for this way. It's a KI, so he will definitely outturn me. Bit hard to hit for some reason. Okay. That was a bit strange. I was not able to hit the guy, but fuck it. Alright, so we definitely lower the amount of players here. We got one high up. He's stalling actually, so I'm gonna go in there. It's an A6M2. I should be able to hit him from far away. There we go. Rolling her over and diving down. I got a few people in my eyesight, so we're gonna go for that lag 3 because I know he will outturn me. And then we got another one straight ahead, which is the BF-109. He won't outturn me, but he can do a lot of damage to my friends, so we're gonna take him out. I'm gonna burst fire because my weapons are overheating. That guy got taken out. I got one really near me, but it doesn't feel like he's going for me, the heavy again. So we're gonna go for the mosquito again. I'm gonna boost down hopefully and catch up with him because he is taking down my friend. So now I'm gonna switch my attention to this Yak 1. And the reason is the Yak 1 can outturn me. So if I can take out the Yak 1, he can't outturn me, of course, and I hopefully stay alive a bit longer. We got a few guys here. I'm gonna go for the lag 3. Help my teammate out, hopefully. He died shamefully. We got another one here. So we got a few guys here that can outturn me. I shouldn't be fighting these, but I'm hoping to do some damage on their wings or on the tail so I can actually outturn them. So I'm gonna go away now because there's too many of them. So I'm gonna use my speed and my boost to get out. Hopefully I get out on time. We can use this speed to my advantage. I didn't notice that I actually flew into their spawn, so that was really bad of me to be in their spawn. That's a very nasty thing to do. Oh, we got one above us. He's shooting at my friend, so we're gonna go for him. Take him out. We got another one incoming. Right behind me. Oh, this doesn't feel good. He's turning. No, he's not turning for me. Someone else is. We're gonna take out the KI. I'm gonna turn her around. Oh my lord, this is hurting. We got one turning with me, so I'm just gonna see if I can confuse him with some turns that he doesn't expect. Okay, the F4U1. We're gonna go take him out. Protect this garrison. We have one of the military bases, so I'm keeping an eye on my map, of course. Right, so we got what we got here. That seems like a German to me. Yeah, it is a German. So there we go. We got the German down. Ooh, I'm actually getting absolutely hammered right now. So it feels like a heavy to me or a lag 3 full. So I'm gonna see if I can boost out. Look behind me. Okay, so it was a heavy and a lag 3-4 apparently. So I'm gonna use my speed to get out. I don't have much health left to play with. All right, there we go. So the mosquito is not coming towards me, but that guy is. So I'm gonna turn around. And alrighty then. So it was a Yak 1, so I definitely made the right choice to get the hell out. We're gonna avenge ourselves to what damage he did to me. So take him out. And then we're instantly gonna go for the A6M2. He's down, nice. Turn to this fighter. See if we can take him out quickly as well. And that should be him down. Yes. So we got a Yak 1 incoming and something higher up. I'm gonna go for the Yak 1 because he's very high altitude and I definitely don't want him to outturn me. I might actually die with this one. Ooh, we might live. Right, they're both down. Perfect. So then we're gonna go and see what we got here. So people are shooting at the P40, so let's take the P40 out. Perfect. We got another one coming straight in for me. F4U1. He can do a lot of damage. I don't want to sit in front of his guns too long. And definitely on the low health that we are right now, you don't want to sit in anybody's guns too long. There we go. Perfect. So far we're holding this garrison really, really well. Right, what we got in? A BF-109E. Dangerous guns though, but he won't outturn me. I can outrun him. Well, he can outrun me, I mean, but I can outturn him luckily. So you can tell you shouldn't really turn fight with the tornado, but she is capable of it. I'm gonna fly a bit further away because I don't want to fly into their spawn. I want to give them at least some time to, you know, get into the game and brave, figure out who's where and what they're doing. So okay, I see that the mosquito is becoming a real pain for my teammates. Oh, he's trying to get away, so I'm gonna take the mosquito out. That's a heavy down. And then I see this pilot. The Yak 1 is going for my teammate, so I'm gonna go for him first. Save my... Ooh, right, good shot. Whoever that is, he did some damage. We got a P40 there. Let's take the P40 out. Slowly but surely. Beautiful ace there. We got another one that's fighting us, so I'm gonna actually get away now. Go for the 88 heavy. I'm gonna keep boosting to get a bit out and get me some distance between the turn fights because I don't want to turn fight these guys. So we're gonna kill this heavy, hopefully. A bit close up to him. Nice, very perfect. So we got 3 guys going on here. Oh, that's it. Nice victory there. We got ourselves an ace, 24,530 points. Very, very well done. We got a Messiah medal. I'm happy with this one. Let's return to the hangar. Right, let's jump to the summary and see what we did. We kind of know what we did, but let's see. So we did 23,000. They stole 1,000 points off me, but that's okay. We had 24,000. We now have 23,000. 145,000 credit, 5,800 XP. Not bad. We got a lovely Marseille battle, which is 17 in a single sortie and winning the battle. We got ourselves an ace for 20 kills. That's always lovely. Winged Legend for the 14,000, but we way went over it. Guardian, not very interesting. Lambert medal, also not very interesting. If we look at personal score, we did all right, definitely. We did not a lot of damage to aerial target, but we kept them busy. As you can see, we defended really, really nicely. 12 while defending. It's not bad. If we look at the team, I definitely had a good teammate with me in the ME410, so hats off to him. Enemy team definitely tried, but shamefully they didn't make it. Well, that's pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and bye-bye!